Every morning marks a fresh beginning, a new opportunity to shape your future. Now, what if I told you that simply repeating 5 powerful statements to yourself each day could transform your mindset and unlock your true potential? Let's explore these life-changing affirmations that successful individuals swear by. But here's the thing, it's not just about saying words, it's about training your mind for success and setting a powerful tone for your entire day. It's about shaping your future one morning at a time. What you tell yourself in those first moments after waking up can influence the entire course of your day. And if you can take charge of your days, you can take control of your life. It's both simple and profound. And here's an important insight. Have you ever wondered why some people always seem to have everything under control? They're successful, happy, and constantly moving forward. What's their secret? The answer lies in mastering the art of self-talk. These individuals understand how to motivate themselves, push forward, and become their own greatest source of encouragement. That's exactly what I want to share with you today. I want to show you how speaking just 5 simple lines to yourself each morning can lead to a transformative shift in your life. But before we dive into those 5 statements, let's first explore why this practice is so powerful. Imagine your mind as a garden. Every thought you cultivate and every word you speak to yourself is like planting a seed. You have a choice. Will you plant flowers of success and positivity, or will you allow weeds of negativity to take over? The decision is entirely yours. Here's the key. Your mental garden will grow whether you nurture it or not. So why not be intentional about what you cultivate? Why not start each morning by planting seeds of success, motivation, and optimism? That's where these 5 lines come into play. Think of them as a daily mental boost, a fertilizer that strengthens positive thoughts. They're the nourishment that fuels your growth and the light that brings your potential to life. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, I'm not a morning person. I can barely remember my own name when I wake up, let alone 5 affirmations. I completely understand, but that's precisely why this practice is so powerful. Those first moments after waking up are when your mind is most open, most receptive. It's your opportunity to set the tone for the rest of the day. Think of it as programming a computer. These 5 lines are your success code. So what are these 5 powerful affirmations? That's exactly what we're about to uncover today. We'll go through these 5 powerful affirmations step by step, exploring how each one can profoundly impact your life. But before we dive in, there's something crucial you need to understand. These aren't just words. They're not empty phrases to recite without thought. They are powerful declarations that, when fully embraced and believed, have the potential to shift your mindset entirely. Success isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. And who you become is shaped by what you believe about yourself, your abilities, and your potential. These 5 statements are designed to shape those beliefs and help you grow into the person you need to be in order to reach your goals. Think of them as a daily pep talk from the best coach you could ever have, your own mind. Let's begin with the first affirmation. The first thing you should tell yourself every morning is this: today I choose to be positive. Pay close attention to the word choose. It's essential. Positivity isn't something that just happens to you. It's not dictated by your circumstances or what's going on around you. It's a conscious decision you must make each day. When you wake up and say, today I choose to be positive, you're making a commitment. You're sending a clear message to your mind. No matter what happens today, no matter what challenges arise, you will face them with a positive mindset. And that single decision can change everything. Choosing positivity doesn't just improve your mood, it transforms your perspective. It shifts the way you see the world and how you interact with those around you. It also influences the opportunities you notice and the ones you create for yourself. Think about it. Have you ever had one of those days where everything seems to go wrong? One bad thing follows another, and before long you feel trapped in a downward spiral of negativity? We've all been there, but here's the truth. Those kinds of days often begin with a negative mindset. When you wake up dreading the day, focusing on everything that might go wrong, you're already setting yourself up for failure. Your mind becomes programmed to search for the negative, and unsurprisingly, that's exactly what you find. Now, when you start your day by choosing positivity, you flip that script. You tell your mind to focus on the good, to seek opportunities, and to find silver linings in every situation. And when you do this, something remarkable happens. You begin to notice the small blessings in life that you might have previously overlooked. You approach challenges with a can-do attitude instead of feeling defeated. Your optimism and enthusiasm inspire those around you. And here's the truly incredible part. When you actively choose positivity, it starts to choose you in return. It becomes a self-sustaining cycle. Positive people naturally attract others, and opportunities tend to flow toward those who radiate optimism and energy. Now, let's be clear, choosing positivity won't make all of life's problems disappear. You'll still face obstacles, setbacks, and challenges. Life will still have its ups and downs. But by making the conscious choice to be positive, you'll equip yourself with a mindset needed to navigate those moments with resilience and strength. And that alone can make all the difference. But choosing positivity equips you with one of the most powerful tools to handle whatever life throws your way. As the old saying goes, life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. When you choose positivity, you're taking control of that 90%. You're making a conscious decision that no matter what challenges arise, you will respond in a way that serves you, moves you forward, and keeps you aligned with your goals. So every morning, make that choice. Say to yourself, today, I choose to be positive. Then watch as this single decision begins to shape not just your day, but your week, your month, your year, and eventually your entire life. Now, let's move on to the second powerful affirmation. Each morning, you should tell yourself, I am grateful for all that I have. Gratitude is one of the most transformative forces in life. It has the power to shift your mindset completely. When you begin your day with gratitude, you set the stage for success in ways that might not be immediately obvious. It's easy to dwell on what's missing, to compare yourself to others, and to feel like you're not where you want to be. It's easy to get caught up in the endless pursuit of more, always looking ahead to the next achievement or material gain, without ever pausing to appreciate what you already have. But when you start your morning by expressing gratitude, you reframe your entire perspective. You remind yourself of the blessings already present in your life. No matter your circumstances or the challenges you face, there is always something to be grateful for. Your health, your family, a roof over your head, the food on your table, the opportunities ahead, the skills you've developed, or the experiences that have shaped you. Acknowledging and appreciating these things is incredibly powerful. It trains your mind to focus on abundance rather than scarcity. Gratitude is a mindset that sustains you even in difficult times. The more you practice it, the more it grows. It's like putting on a new pair of glasses. Suddenly, you start noticing blessings everywhere. That morning cup of coffee, be grateful for it. The ability to read these words, appreciate that too. The air you're breathing right now, another gift. When you look at life through the lens of gratitude, you begin to realize just how much you already have. Now, you may be wondering, how can I feel grateful when I'm going through tough times? What if I'm facing setbacks or serious challenges? That's a valid question. But here's the truth. Gratitude isn't just for when things are going well. In fact, it's during life's most difficult moments that gratitude becomes most powerful. It helps you maintain perspective, reminding you that even in hardship, there is still good in your life. Gratitude builds resilience, giving you the strength to keep going. And here's something truly incredible. When you cultivate gratitude, you start attracting more positivity into your life. When you appreciate what you have, you send a clear message to the universe. I value what I've been given, and I am open to receiving more. Each morning, take a moment to express gratitude. Say to yourself, I am grateful for all that I have. Then, if possible, list a few specific things you're thankful for. It could change daily, or you might have a core list of blessings you revisit. The key is to make gratitude a habit, an essential part of your morning routine. Now, let's move on to the third powerful affirmation. Each morning, tell yourself, I am capable of achieving great things. This statement is all about belief, about recognizing your potential and embracing the power within you. It's a reminder that you have the ability to accomplish incredible things. One of the greatest obstacles to success is self-doubt, that inner voice whispering that you're not good enough, not smart enough, not capable. If left unchecked, that voice can become overwhelmingly convincing. By starting your day with an affirmation of your capabilities, you silence that negativity. You replace doubt with confidence and self-assurance. You tell yourself, I have what it takes to succeed. I can overcome challenges. I can reach my goals. Now consider this. Think about some of humanity's greatest achievements. The construction of the pyramids, the moon landing, the creation of the internet. Every one of these began as an idea, a vision in someone's mind. What turned those dreams into reality wasn't just talent, skill, or resources. It was belief. The individuals behind these milestones faced obstacles, yet they pressed forward with conviction, affirming, I am capable of achieving this. That belief propelled them beyond limitations, turning the impossible into reality. When you genuinely believe in your ability to accomplish great things, you open yourself to opportunities that others might overlook. You begin to see possibilities where others see roadblocks. You take risks that others shy away from. Here's the truth. You are capable of great things. Every single person possesses untapped potential. You have unique talents, skills, and perspectives. No one else in the world sees or experiences life exactly as you do, but just like muscles, That potential must be exercised, nurtured, and developed. If you don't use it, if you don't believe in it, you'll never reach your full capacity. That's why affirming your capabilities daily is crucial. When you declare, I am capable of achieving great things, you're doing more than giving yourself a motivational boost. You're reprogramming your subconscious mind. You're planting a belief that when nurtured can grow into something extraordinary. You're creating a foundation of confidence and self-reliance that will carry you through life's challenges. You're shaping your beliefs about who you are and what you can achieve, and those beliefs often become self-fulfilling prophecies. When you truly believe in your potential, you start making decisions, taking actions, and presenting yourself as someone destined for success. You carry yourself with confidence, reflecting an inner understanding of your worth and capabilities. Now, let's be clear. Simply believing in yourself won't guarantee success. There's no substitute for effort, learning, and perseverance. But when you pair belief with action, you create the conditions necessary for greatness. You still need to put in the work, refine your skills, and rise to the occasion, but belief in your capabilities lays the foundation for all of this. Think of it this way. If you don't believe you can achieve something, why would you even try? Why would you put in the effort, endure setbacks, or tackle challenges? But when you truly believe in your potential, you give yourself permission to dream big. You find the courage to take action and the resilience to keep going even when the journey gets tough. Each morning, stand in front of the mirror and say, I am capable of achieving great things. Say it with conviction. Say it like you mean it, because you do. And throughout the day, let that belief shape your decisions and actions, and let it push you to take on challenges that once seemed impossible. Let it fuel your determination to keep moving forward in the face of obstacles. Remember, the only real limits are the ones you impose on yourself. So why create unnecessary barriers? Why settle for anything less than your best? Embrace your potential, trust in your abilities, and watch as you accomplish what once seemed out of reach. Now let's move on to the fourth affirmation. Each morning, tell yourself, I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. This statement is about perspective, how you view the obstacles and difficulties that inevitably arise. Challenges are a constant in life. They're unavoidable, but how you choose to interpret and respond to them is entirely within your control. Many people see challenges as barriers, roadblocks standing between them and their goals. When you adopt this mindset, challenges drain your energy, diminish your motivation, and make you want to quit. But what if you shifted your perspective? What if you saw challenges not as barriers, but as stepping stones? What if instead of obstacles, you viewed them as opportunities? What if you approached every difficulty, setback, and struggle as a chance to learn, grow, and become more capable? That's the essence of this affirmation. When you say, I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, you're changing your approach to difficulties. You're no longer avoiding challenges. You're seeking them out. You're not running from them. You're not dreading tough moments. You're welcoming them as chances for self-improvement. Now, you may be thinking, that sounds great in theory, but in reality, challenges are stressful, exhausting, and often painful. How can I embrace that? And you're right. Challenges are tough. But here's the key. It's not about pretending challenges are easy. It's about recognizing that the most valuable growth happens during hardship. Think about the moments in your life when you've learned the most valuable lessons. When have you developed your strongest skills? When have you discovered strengths you didn't know you had? Chances are, it wasn't when things were easy or going smoothly. It was when you were tested, when you pushed yourself beyond your limits, when you had to dig deep and find resilience you didn't know existed. That's the power of challenges. They push you beyond your comfort zone and force you to recognize what you're truly capable of. When you affirm, I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, you're not just putting a positive spin on adversity, you're actively choosing to learn and improve with every experience. You're training yourself to look for the lesson in every setback and the opportunity in every obstacle. And when you approach life this way, something incredible happens. Failures stop being devastating. They become valuable learning experiences. Setbacks don't discourage you. They become chances to come back stronger. Obstacles aren't insurmountable. They become puzzles to solve, problems to overcome. This mindset, the ability to embrace challenges, is what separates those who achieve great success from those who don't. The truth is, success isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about how you handle them when they come your way. The most successful people aren't the ones who have it easy. They're the ones who face the biggest challenges and use them to fuel their growth. They're the ones who look at a tough situation and ask, what can I learn from this? How can this make me better? When you wake up each morning and say, I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, you're preparing yourself to face whatever the day may bring with courage, resilience, and a drive to grow. This mindset empowers you to take on the day no matter the difficulties, with a belief that each challenge is a chance to improve. And here's something incredibly powerful about this perspective. When you truly embrace challenges, you stop being afraid of them. You stop letting the fear of failure or difficulty hold you back from pursuing your dreams. You understand that even if things don't go as planned, even if setbacks arise, you'll emerge on the other side stronger, wiser, and more capable than before. This doesn't mean you'll start enjoying hardships, but it does mean that you'll no longer see them as reasons to quit. Instead, you'll see them as invitations to prove to yourself how strong and capable you truly are. So every morning, remind yourself, I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. And as you move through the day, live up to those words. When you face a difficult task or daunting challenge, don't shy away from it. Embrace it. Tackle it head on. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this help me grow? And as you continue to embrace challenges, learn from them, and grow, you'll become more resilient, more adaptable, and more confident. You'll discover strengths you never knew you had, and before you know it, you'll be achieving things you once thought impossible. Now let's move on to the fifth and final affirmation. I take action toward my goals every day. This line is where the rubber meets the road. It's where intentions turn into reality, where dreams become achievement. You see, all the positive thinking, all the self-belief, and all the embracing of challenges are incredibly important, but none of it matters without action. If you truly want to succeed and change your life, you need to take action. When you say, I take action toward my goals every day, you're making a commitment to yourself. You're promising that you won't just dream about success, you'll actively work toward it. You're telling yourself that today and every day you will do something, no matter how small, that brings you closer to where you want to be. Now take a moment to think about the power of that statement. Think about the power of consistent action. If you commit to taking some form of action toward your goals every single day, no matter how small, can you imagine the progress you'll make over time? The key is persistence, not perfection. Success isn't about giant leaps. It's about steady, consistent effort. Small steps may seem insignificant in the moment, but when taken consistently, they accumulate into extraordinary achievements. If your goal were to walk from New York to Los Angeles, you wouldn't expect to do it in one giant step. You would take it one step at a time. Each step alone may not feel like much, but over time, they add up to a journey across a continent. That's how daily action works. Incremental progress that leads to major accomplishments. Many people struggle with finding time for their goals, caught up in work, family responsibilities, and everyday demands. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and assume there's simply no space for personal aspirations. But the truth is, if something truly matters to you, you will find a way to make time. You don't have to dedicate hours each day. Sometimes it's as simple as reading a few pages of a book, making one phone call, sending an email, or spending 15 minutes brainstorming ideas. The key is to do something. Even if it's small, it's still movement in the right direction. One of the most powerful effects of daily action is momentum. Each action you take makes the next one easier. Every step forward builds confidence, motivation, and belief in yourself. Over time, you begin to see results, maybe not immediately or dramatically, but steadily, inching closer to your goals. That progress, no matter how small, fuels the desire to keep going. More importantly, daily action helps build one of the most crucial habits for success: consistency. When you show up for yourself day after day, you develop discipline. Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes. Some days you feel unstoppable, ready to take on the world. Other days, you struggle just to get moving. But when you commit to action, you don't rely on motivation alone. You build discipline, and discipline is what leads to lasting success. Taking action is what separates the dreamers from the achievers. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment or until you feel ready. It's about doing the work regardless of circumstances. Every morning, remind yourself, I take action toward my goals every day. Make it non-negotiable. Just like brushing your teeth or eating breakfast, taking action should become a habit. Ask yourself, what's one thing I can do today to move closer to my goals? Then do it. No excuses, no procrastination. Action is the key. One effective way to ensure follow-through is to plan your action the night before. Before going to bed, decide what you will do the next day. When you wake up, you'll already know what needs to be done. Eliminating hesitation and keeping you on track. Progress isn't made through wishful thinking. It's made through daily intentional action. You wake up with a mission and a purpose. As we wrap up our discussion on these 5 powerful lines, I want you to understand something crucial. These aren't just words. They are commitments you're making to yourself, declarations of who you are and who you're becoming. When you say, today I choose to be positive, you're committing to a mindset of optimism and enthusiasm, no matter what life throws at you. When you say, I am grateful for all that I have, you're committing to focusing on abundance and appreciating the blessings in your life. When you say, I am capable of achieving great things, you're committing to believing in your potential. When you say, I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, you're committing to facing difficulties head on and learning from them. When you say, I take action towards my goals every day, you're committing to making your dreams a reality through persistent effort. These 5 lines, when truly internalized and lived every day, have the power to transform your life. They can reshape your mindset, refocus your energy, and realign your actions with your aspirations. But here's the catch. They only work if you use them. They only have power if you believe in them and act on them. You can't simply repeat these words once and expect your life to change. You need to make them part of your daily routine, a fundamental aspect of how you approach each day. That's why I'm challenging you to speak these 5 lines to yourself every morning. Make it the first thing you do when you wake up, before checking your phone, before turning on the news, and before worrying about the day ahead. Center yourself with these affirmations. Say them with conviction. Mean them, because you do mean them. And here's an extra powerful tip. Don't just say these lines in the morning and forget about them. Carry them with you throughout the day. Write them down and place them where you can see them, on your desk, on your mirror, or as the background on your phone. Let them be constant reminders of the commitments you've made to yourself. When you face a challenge, remind yourself, I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. When you're feeling discouraged, remind yourself, I am capable of achieving great things. When you're tempted to procrastinate, remind yourself, I take action towards my goals every day. Use these lines as anchors that keep you grounded in the mindset of success and achievement. Let them guide your thoughts, decisions, and actions each day, and watch how they transform your life. And here's another powerful practice. At the end of each day, take a moment to reflect on how you lived up to them. Ask yourself, did I choose positivity today? Did I express gratitude? Did I believe in my capabilities? Did I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth? Did I take action towards my goals? Be honest with yourself. Celebrate the moments when you upheld these commitments and when you fall short, because we all do sometimes. Don't beat yourself up. Instead, use it as an opportunity to recommit to doing better tomorrow. Success isn't about being perfect. It's about consistent effort, about getting back up when you fall, and about recommitting to your goals and mindset every single day. That's why these 5 lines are so powerful. They give you a daily opportunity to reset, refocus, and recommit to the person you want to be and the life you want to create. So I challenge you, or rather I urge you, to make these 5 lines a part of your daily routine. Speak them to yourself every morning. Let them shape your mindset, guide your actions, and transform your life. Use them, believe them, live them, and watch as they begin to reshape your reality one day at a time. Because here's the truth. The person you become is determined by the thoughts you think, the words you speak, and the actions you take. When you consistently think thoughts of positivity, gratitude, and capability, when you consistently speak words of empowerment and commitment, and when you consistently take action toward your goals, you become unstoppable. You become the kind of person who doesn't just dream of success, but achieves it. You become the kind of person who doesn't just wish for a better life, but creates it. You become the kind of person who inspires others, makes a difference, and leaves a lasting impact on the world. And it all starts with these 5 lines, 5 simple statements that, when internalized and acted upon, have the power to change everything. So tomorrow morning when you wake up, look in the mirror and say, today I choose to be positive. I am grateful for all that I have. I am capable of achieving great things. I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. I take action towards my goals every day, say them with conviction, believe them with all your heart, and then go out and live them. Because when you do, there is no limit to what you can achieve. As you start to integrate these powerful lines into your daily routine, you'll notice a shift. At first, they may feel like just words, but soon they will become more than affirmations. They will become a part of who you are. They will align your actions with your deepest desires and values, setting you on a path to success, fulfillment, and purpose. You are not defined by the obstacles you face, but by how you rise above them. When you choose to view challenges as stepping stones, you take control. You are no longer a victim of circumstance. You become the architect of your own life. Each day, as you speak these powerful lines to yourself, you affirm that you are in charge of your destiny. The journey won't always be smooth, and there will be days when you feel uncertain or defeated, but those are the moments that truly matter. Those moments are when your growth accelerates. It's during the tough times that you uncover your true strength. When you say, I embrace challenges, you're not just braving the storm, you're learning how to dance in the rain. And as you grow, so does your capacity to influence those around you. You'll inspire others to believe in themselves, to take action, and to pursue their dreams. Success isn't a solitary journey. It's a ripple effect. The more you elevate yourself, the more you empower others to rise alongside you. That's the true power of these 5 lines. They don't just transform your life. They transform the lives of everyone you touch. Every step you take towards your goals, no matter how small, is a victory. The key is consistency. Keep showing up, keep making progress. The days when you don't feel like moving forward are the days that build your character, because the strongest muscles are forged under pressure and the most resilient minds are shaped in the face of adversity. Success isn't reserved for a select few. It's for anyone who dares to dream, who has the courage to believe in their potential, and the discipline to take consistent action. The universe is full of possibilities and it's waiting for you to seize them. Don't hold back. It's time to release any limiting beliefs that have kept you from reaching your fullest potential. They no longer serve you. You've outgrown them. What's left is a person capable of achieving extraordinary things. You have everything inside you to turn your vision into reality. So stand tall, walk with purpose, and speak those words every morning with unshakable confidence, because what you say to yourself will shape the person you become. When you commit to a life of positivity, gratitude, belief, resilience, and action, you set yourself up to not only succeed, but to thrive. Look at the person in the mirror and know that they are a force to be reckoned with. That person is capable of more than they realize. The world is full of challenges, yes, but also endless opportunities. And each opportunity is a chance to grow, to learn, to evolve. Every moment is a fresh start, a new beginning. You are stronger than you think. You are more capable than you know. And every action you take brings you one step closer to becoming the person you've always wanted to be. As you step into each new day, embrace it with open arms. Be prepared to face whatever comes your way, knowing that you have the strength, the resilience, and the mindset to conquer it. Your dreams are within reach, your goals are achievable, and most importantly, you are enough, just as you are. Take this newfound belief, this renewed determination, and carry it with you every single day. Let it fuel your ambition. Let it empower your journey. Let it remind you at every crossroads that you are capable, you are worthy, and you have everything it takes to succeed. You're not just chasing dreams, you are creating them. Every step, every decision, every action is a building block in the legacy you are destined to leave behind. So go out into the world today with your head held high, your heart open, and your mind focused. The path to greatness is paved with daily action, unwavering belief, and an openness to grow. And you, my friend, are on that path. Every step you take toward your goals is a testament to your strength, your resilience, and your unwavering commitment to your vision. Even the smallest progress counts. It's those small wins that accumulate over time and build momentum until it becomes unstoppable. And just as a single drop of water can carve through solid rock, your consistent efforts will shape the life you want, one decision at a time. As you continue on this journey, you'll start to notice changes. Your self-confidence will grow, your ability to persevere will strengthen, and your belief in your own potential will become unshakable. What once seemed like impossible dreams will start to feel like achievable milestones, and with each goal you reach, you will realize that your capabilities are boundless. Remember, the road to success isn't a straight path. It's filled with twists, turns, and obstacles, but that's where the magic happens. It's through overcoming those challenges that we discover who we really are. Each struggle, each setback is an opportunity for growth, and each time you rise above them, you elevate yourself to the next level. And in those moments when you feel doubt creeping in, when the road ahead seems uncertain, that's when your commitment to these 5 lines becomes most powerful. When you remind yourself that you are capable of great things, that challenges are opportunities, and that you will take action every day, those words will fuel you. They will become the fire that keeps you moving forward when everything else seems to be holding you back. There will be days when things don't go according to plan. You might encounter unexpected setbacks, or the progress you're hoping for may seem slower than anticipated, but this is not a reason to give up. On the contrary, it's a sign that you're pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. It's in those moments that your true growth begins. Keep going, keep moving forward. Success is not about avoiding the hard days. It's about showing up on those hard days and pushing through them. Each challenge you face is a lesson in disguise. The lessons you learn from each struggle are the very building blocks of your future success. When you face adversity with a mindset of growth, you'll start to see every obstacle as a stepping stone to becoming the best version of yourself. So this mindset that turns ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. And let's not forget the power of consistency. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of daily commitment and effort. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it, even when things get tough. It's about doing the work, taking the action, and staying true to your vision no matter what. The truth is, every day is a fresh opportunity to make progress. And the more consistent you are in your actions, the more momentum you build. Over time, that momentum will carry you forward. And soon, you'll look back and marvel at how far you've come. You'll realize that the journey was never about perfection, but about persistence. As you continue to pursue your dreams, remember that no one else can walk this path for you. You are the one who has to show up every single day, and that's where your power lies. You are the one in control of your destiny. No one can take that away from you. So claim your power, own your journey, and make it count. Let your actions be a reflection of the person you want to become. Every day when you take action toward your goals, you're telling the world, and more importantly yourself, that you're serious about your success. You're showing up with determination and clarity, and that's what sets you apart from the rest. As you live these 5 lines every day, they will become your guiding principles. They will shape your mindset, fuel your persistence, and lead you toward the life you were always meant to create. They will shape your thoughts, your decisions, and your life. They will become the foundation on which you build your success, and over time, you'll start to see that the life you once dreamed of is now your reality. But the key is to never stop. Keep pushing forward, keep taking action, and keep believing in yourself. The journey to greatness is a lifelong process, and every day is an opportunity to get one step closer. There is no end point. There is only the continuous pursuit of becoming the best version of yourself. And as you continue on this journey, keep in mind that success is not just about what you achieve, it's also about who you become in the process. The person you are becoming is the greatest reward. The skills you acquire, the resilience you develop, the mindset you cultivate, they are all invaluable. So when you wake up tomorrow, don't just go through the motions. Don't just repeat these affirmations without conviction. Instead, take them to heart, live them. Let them guide you throughout the day. Let them remind you of who you are and what you're capable of. When you do this, you will transform your life in ways you never imagined. Remember, the only thing standing between you and your goals is the action you take. So take those actions every single day. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment is now. It's in the choices you make, the steps you take, and the effort you put in today. The world is full of possibilities, and they are yours for the taking. You have everything within you to create the life you desire, but the first step is to believe in yourself, commit to your goals, and take action every single day. You are capable of achieving greatness, and the only limits you face are the ones you place on yourself. So go out into the world with confidence, purpose, and the knowledge that you are in control of your destiny. And remember, when you believe in yourself, embrace challenges, and take action, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Your journey is just beginning, and the best is yet to come. Thank you for taking the time to listen, and may your journey be filled with courage, growth, and endless possibilities.